This week we have been talking about universal laws and how we can implement universal laws in our life. And from the great book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, he stated that there is a science in getting rich. This is an exact science. And so many will speak to me and they'll ask me about vibration and they'll ask me about different energy and they'll ask me about how can they get into harmony or how can they become in better form, maybe if they're in bad form. But we have the ability to be able to switch the vibration that we are in. We can alter the vibration by following strict rules. We already have these rules. These are not man made rules, so therefore man cannot change those rules. But we seek people that have specialized knowledge in what we truly want to do. So, just for argument's sake, you want to become an engineer, we say a mechanical engineer. To become the very best in your field, you need to find out who is the best mechanical engineer that is out there at the present moment. Can you emulate them? Where do they go to college? What do they study? Who do they do their apprenticeships with? What books are they reading? What are they studying? And the same applies to each and every person that wants to do a particular role in their life. What do you truly love and what do you truly want to do? But you go to someone that has that specialized knowledge. That's what I did when I needed mentorship. I needed to improve results in my life, so I went to someone that had the specialized knowledge in the industry that I wanted to get in, which is right now coaching. I wanted to go to the very best person in that field and get that knowledge off them and to find out what was the right direction for me to take in my life. Remember, this is an exact science. It's a pure science. You have to get this right. It's important. Like, if you're not happy with what you're getting at the moment, you need to focus on what you're giving. It nearly goes back to that biblical law, doesn't it? Like, it's in the giving that you receive. So you need to focus on what you're giving. You need to provide more service. That goes for me as well. How can I provide more service on a daily basis? How can I give more? At the very start, for me, I was saying, it's financial freedom is what I need. And I was focusing on the money, but that's nothing to do with it. The money will always come. I needed to focus on how can I provide more service? Can I do more YouTube videos? Can I be on Facebook more often and give out that information that's required to the people to help educate them, to help them in their need today? How can I answer the call to those people? Each and every one of us have been given skills and we can help each and every other person that's out there. And it's important that we do that. Just from some of the notes that I was jotting down earlier on, like we also look at creatures. Creatures operate by instinct at the moment. They've always operated by instinct, I should say, but they operate by instinct. And we ask ourselves, that we know that instinct is perfect. Sorry, that light's too bright. We know instinct is perfect, but we need to be operating by our higher mental faculties. We have memory, we have reason, we have intuition, we have will, we have imagination, and we have memory. Now, imagination is the most phenomenal gift that we've been given by our Creator. Why do we not use it as often as we should do? So if you want something, you need to start using your imagination. You need to start becoming more creative in your life. That's what I had to do. There is no room for ignorance here. There is no room for not achieving what we want to achieve because we have the technology nowadays in our hand and in our pocket that we look at so often. And we have to ask ourselves, why aren't we getting the results that we truly want to get? And as I said just a few moments ago, we need to focus on providing that better service. We need to also focus on those laws that have been given to us. It is the only way to win in life. We need to learn from them and we need to live by them. And just a quote that I wrote down earlier on, or I should say some words that I've written down from some of the books that I was studying, that the law holds us to a strict accountability. So us as human beings are programmed to violate these laws, but we need to study them, we need to understand them, and we need to implement them in our lives. And we need to study them like a scientist. What way would a scientist study this? The scientist, he or she, would look at this from every single angle that's out there. The law can give you what you want today, but it can also give you what you don't want. There's opposites to every single thing. So you attract by law, and as Wallace D. Wattles said in his great book, The Science of Getting Rich, I should say, is that you must do things in a certain way. I'm going to say that again. You must do things in a certain way. This is a law, and you must follow the law. If I can help you in any other way, please send me a message. I'll send you a link there where I have a 30-minute consultancy call. It's free. I'd love to be able to help you on your journey. So please let me help you if I can. Thanks a million.